Hello, everybody. Today we have with us Dr. Mahendra Sharma, Pro Chancellor and Director General of Ganpat University, Mehsana. Welcome to the Collegedunia portal, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful to Collegedunia portal for this opportunity.
So, beginning with the interview, my first question is, what is your philosophy of leadership and how would you like to describe your leadership style?
A very good question. At Ganpat University, we are a firm believer in participative management and we believe in a team culture. In the sense that decision making, we invite all the key players to participate in the framing of the policy and to implement it with the ownership. And we lovingly called this particular initiative as Guni Family. And our honorable patron and president of the university, Shri Ganpat Bhai Patel, is a firm believer of this strong value.
Very well said, sir. So, coming to the next question, my question is that you have held several key positions at education institutes throughout your professional career. What are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
I am a firm believer that education is the most pious, godly job that is a human can get. And to educate a child and to enable him to build a career for himself, it's like giving back to the society and the country. And this is a single line inspiration and motivation of helping Indian society, Indian kids, to evolve to the next level of human race and be an enabler in the process has kept my motivation to be in this field.
Thank you so much for the response, sir. I would like to know, how do you strategize about the key programs and plans for the marketing and administration of your institute?
Ganpat University has been known for its industry-linked model since inception because our founders have been entrepreneurs and they have all been rags to riches stories, and they have put their success to the quality of education which they got. With that particular firm belief and our mission of social upliftment through education, we have kept ourselves into close contact with the industry and the evolution that is happening across the globe. So keeping pace with it, we try to design program, bring in curriculum, which empowers both employability and entrepreneurship in students and enable them towards success in their career. And our marketing is more focused on word of mouth based on the success stories of our students.
On that note, sir, I would like to ask, how does Ganpat University make sure the best practices of the industry through the curriculum?
In fact, it's a good question, and you will be surprised to know that we are the only pharmacy college which has a tablet and a fluid manufacturing unit inside the college. We have a semi-automobile assembly line inside our Japan-India Institute of Manufacturing put up by Suzuki Motors. We have a full working ship on the campus for marine engineering. And there are several such more than 22 initiative centers of excellences. In fact, this speaks loudly about how we have worked effectively on a concept called industry inside university and university inside industry. So a very close working with the industry on both on the curriculum as well as a participative format where industry people, they deliver a part of the content and they handhold the students over the journey. So our thought process is a blended model which we have experimented in last 2 decades and have succeeded immensely in this proposition.
Absolutely. So, could you give us any insights into how the university could be more welcoming to students of different races or economic backgrounds?
In fact, my board is a board of governors, is a board which is of diversity. My patron and president, he hails from United States of America. We have members on the board from USA and from different parts of the country. And diversity has been so key that out of 28 states in India, we have students from 26 states studying with us currently. and we have more than 15 foreign nationals, foreign country students studying with us at Ganpat University. The university is a firm believer in embracing diversity and is, in fact, trying to bring cultural diversity as a means of success of students during the course of study and after they pass out.
Like they say, the students make the university. I'm sure Ganpat University is following the best practices to live up to that motto.
In fact, we have given the industry a lot of best practices, and our models have become the models which have been further implemented by other universities. We were amongst the few, in fact, the first one to offer a full program in ERP systems way back in 2010 with Victoria University, Australia. We were the first one to start Faculty of Skill Development. Gujarat has the biggest coastline in the state of Gujarat, and we are the only marine engineering college of the state. So there are several such initiatives. We started BTech in cloud computing, big data analytics, cybersecurity with IBM in 2012, when others thought that it was premature decision to give a full program to students at this point of time. So we have taken a lot of initiatives in this direction, and we are committed to take Indian education standards to global levels.
So what do you think should be the institute's priority over the next 10 years?
We are engaging heavily with technology because technology would remain a key driver in transformation of education. Whether it was COVID situation, we migrated to online mode of education with virtual labs, virtual practicals, virtual classrooms, virtual faculty, virtual libraries without any pain within a week's time. And we educated 12,000 plus students online without any failure. We were the first one to conduct examination of 12,000 students without any kinds of problems reported. And we are establishing newer centers of excellences. We are going for Center for Sustainable Engineering. The new center we are still working on is Center for 3D Technology, which would be Asia's biggest center for 3D technology with the Stratasys, and a Center for Better Battery Technology. So we would be engaging with a lot of futuristic technologies, imbibing them in the curriculum, and bringing a lot of liberal education also to the students, giving them a lot of flexibility while they are learning.
I'm sure this response will clear several doubts for our audience. Coming to the next question, what are some of the plans that you will be currently implying or will be designing for Ganpat University's domestic as well as international students?
Ganpat University firmly believes in a motto called student first and character must. So while we have a very strong aptitude to keep student as a centric for everything that we decide and we talk about, we have thought about enabling a lot of policies which will ease the study part of the students. Recently, we started an initiative wherein all the MTech students are given teaching assistantship, paid teaching assistantship at the university itself. So there is no burden. Now they have to not worry about the fee part. So there are several such initiatives which the university is working on to ensure that both domestic as well as international students, they get the opportunity of learning with the high quality students as well as the faculties. At the same time getting global exposures through industry as well as internships. And we are working closely to ensure that our curriculum remains the best that the world can offer, and it is mapped with the global standards.
Absolutely. Coming to the last question, I would like to ask if what would be the suggestions you would like to give the current or the aspiring students?
I only wish that the students, while I used to learn, my father used to tell me, a student is a person who is supposed to study. So it's my first request to all the current as well as aspiring students is to engage themselves in studies with 360-degree commitment, and at the same time try to open up their mind to what's happening in the globe and to be a very apt technology user, because that would be something which would be deciding. So remember, skilling, reskilling and upskilling would remain a permanent phenomena in coming 3 to 4 decades. And you have to develop your personality so as to move into this 3 stages without any problem. So you have to engage in education with a clear understanding that what you acquire and as a skill today would need a reskilling tomorrow and an upskilling day after tomorrow. So you have to engage with that understanding.
On that note, I would like to conclude the interview. Thank you for such an intellectual and informative interview, sir.
Thank you very much. And in fact, thanks for such a quality questions. And I hope it will be beneficial to your audience.